Ma'am, if you could state your name for the record, please, okay?
Diane.
R-E-E-D? Okay.
It took me so long to think about what I was going to say, and I thought about all the things I've heard people say before about, seeing their child grow up, about missing the prom, and not having a family, and all these different things, and that is not what I think about. I don't think about, all the things that he missed and we missed. I think about all the things that he did for us, all the things that he did to do with it, all the time that we had together. When I had told him when I was very, very young, and me and him went through a lot together. I was only 16. He was like my buddy. He was always there. So we kind of grew up together. And when I had told you guys when I became a mother, and I've done so much for him. And I'm happy to ever really say how much of an impact it had. I, in some ways, did not even want to say what the impact of this was to my family for the pure reason that Duncan has stated that he done this to punish society. And I in no way wanted to let him know the pain that he had caused my family. I wasn't going to allow him to steal that. There was nothing I could do about what happened to Tony. But I wasn't going to spend the rest of my life letting Duncan know that what he had done to us and what he had done to my other children. I don't think he even deserves to even know. What I think is that he thinks that he stole not just my family, but all the families. But he might have been able to take Tony physically and to take all the other people and take the life of those people, but he'd never be able to take away the love that we had for Tony and the love that all the families had for their children and their family members that died at Duncan's hands. He can't change that. He'll never be able to touch that. He'll never be able to punish us, and I'm sure the way that he thinks he can. He's just completely unable to do that. I don't even think of Duncan as human, because I just find it incomprehensible that someone that could be categorized as human, the same as I could do the things that he's done. I would put him in the same category as me as far as being human, just being a person. I don't consider him a person. I consider him an apparition of evil, of absolute, just all the evil that can be summed up into one thing. And that's what I think. That's what I think of him. That's what I think of what he does. And it's true. Over the years, it has been hard. I had to take my kids, and they were very young, 6 and 4, and I had to take them to the cemetery, instead of the places that they should have been going with their brother. Tony was the oldest, and he was going to mentor Mark, and he was going to protect Monica when she was in high school and do all the things that big brother does. And, it didn't happen that way. And that did change us. I don't know what we'd be today. I don't know what my children would be today had this not went the way that it went. But the only thing I can say is that it might sound strange to a friend all that is here, but I frankly feel very sorry for Mr. Duncan. He has never in his life experienced the love that the people that he had for their loved ones that were lost. He never experienced that, and he'll never know that. And he'll never be able to take that and change that or do anything to that at all, even though those people that died were not here anymore. He can't take the love. He can't change the love that we had. In fact, he enhanced it. So I I do feel actually very pitiful for him that he'll never know the love that the people have that died, and the families and the love that they have for him, and all of the people that he killed. He'll never be able to change that. He'll never be able to take that, and he'll never ever know that or experience that. He'll never know the love that the families have for the people that he killed. He'll never know that. And they might put him to death and do what they do, but it's a far greater punishment to know that you'll never be loved the way that the families love the people that he took. That's a far greater punishment than death.
Sri, you're welcome. Thank you. Mr. Sterling,